Once I knew how to do this off the top, every single time I freestyle, I went from my mind going blank, stumbling over my words, and making myself look stupid when I went off the top, to literally getting invited to perform on stage every week in the biggest club in my city. What's up, world? It's your boy Drew Marcy, world's first and favorite rap coach, here for How to Rap, YouTube's most subscribed channel to learn how to rap. And in this video, I want to show you the #1 freestyle rap tip you must know to get better in 2023. So if you're like I once was, where your mind is constantly going blank, you don't know what to say, and overall you might even be scared to freestyle in public, this is the video for you. So let's first cover the difference between written rap and freestyling. Let's keep this direct and to the point. The first thing you must understand, the main difference between written rap and freestyling is you have more time to think. When you're writing a rap, you can pause and consider if that's the most clever bar, if your voice is perfectly toned to bring the fans in, and most importantly, because this is rap and not another form of music, what the best rhyme is. So naturally, if you want to get better at freestyle rapping in 2023, we need to give you more time to think and help you have more words to rhyme. With this in mind, your #1 goal needs to be having more rhymes in your mind so that you have to think less, since you already have all the words programmed in your brain, and think of more clever rhymes since you have more rhymes at your disposal. So let's talk about how to get more rhymes in your freestyles. So now that you know you need more rhymes at your disposal, the next question, of course, is how do I get more rhymes in my brain if I'm freestyling and doing it spontaneously? Like, when am I gonna import that into my brain? Well, here's the answer, and this is the whole trick in one fell swoop. Use rhyme chains. A rhyme chain, or even more commonly a rhyme scheme, is a series of rhymes based on an initial word that can go as long as you can possibly think of. Like, as an example, if I give you the name of the city Boston, the rhyme chain of that word would go something like this: Boston, Costin, Boston, awesome, coffin, tossed in, and so on. This doesn't have to just be individual words either. It could be a whole phrase like how to rap, bout to scrap, shower stacks, shouting facts. Okay, so now that you understand the concept of rhyme chains, your next job is to memorize them in chunks so that they're at your disposal every time the beat comes on and you gotta come off the top. Now, I personally would focus on memorizing them in like 5 rhymes at a time, chunking it down. So after this video, for like, let's say the Boston rhyme scheme, you can just make your goal to rhyme Boston, awesome, flossin, bossin, and coffin. Then tomorrow, you can memorize that you can also rhyme with that tossed in, startin, Cartman, Harden, Warden, and so on. Now, don't worry if you think this is cheating, because I can tell you, as somebody who's professionally rapped for over 10 years, this is exactly how the professionals do it. This is exactly how artists like Juice WRLD, arguably the best well-known professional level artist, freestyler in rap history, were able to freestyle on shows like Tim Westwood for literally hours. And funny enough, I also know one of Juice WRLD's producers, Perps, who did Hear Me Calling from Death Race for Love quite well. So when I tell you that professional level artists memorize rhyme chains or have them in their mind just from writing so often, like, I'm guaranteeing that, okay? But just to be clear, this is not the same as memorizing an entire verse put together like a pre-memorized, pre-written rhyme like you see sometimes when rappers say in their freestyle, radio freestyle stuff. This is not the same. The crucial distinction here is the verses and the connecting words themselves. The connectors are not memorized. To go back to our example, if we have the rhyme chain Boston, and we're thinking of words like awesome and coffin, I haven't memorized an entire verse just about Boston that I wrote like 2 weeks ago or whatever, but rather every time I freestyle, I'll have different punchlines, connecting words, like different like style connectors and stuff. So in one freestyle, I might say, flows cold as Boston or stone cold Steve Austin, rappers hold precaution, you can hold this coffin, or whatever. And then another, I might say, you rappers better hold precaution or your soul is costing, I'm as cold as Boston, 6 below like coffins, or whatever. Therefore, the most important thing to do right now to get better at freestyling in 2023 is use and memorize rhyme chains. And if you would like to speed up your process instantly and have personalized drills to practice your rhyme chains every day, click the first link in the video description to get our best-selling freestyle course, How to Master the Art of Freestyle Rap in 2 weeks or less. I've been your host, Drew Marcy, the big homie for How to Rap, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.